I simply love the strategy and how I trade each and every day. It works, it's consistent, and it's allowed me to become profitable day in and day out for many years. And it's all surrounding trading futures. Maybe you like to trade gold or the NASDAQ or the ES futures. I'm going to show you a simple strategy and how I break it down that I use, okay? All right. And it's very easy if you can just pay close attention to, but I do recommend anyone starting off and is new to trading, please do yourself the biggest favor. I stop at most videos and I say this: learn and grasp, master market structure. That's going to make the difference of you winning and not succeeding in this business. Okay, so let's jump into this easy strategy that I'm going to show you. For anyone that has a goal to make $1,000 a day, it does take a bit of capital to get started, I will say that. But the beauty in trading futures is today, you don't have to full on jump right into the E-minis. You can trade the micros, okay? And simply put, you can start off with $1,000 trading the micros and scalp, to make money into the grow account or compounding. I talk about that here on this channel. I'm not saying you can, quit your job today, trade the micros, and then jump right into it unless you have the capital to do so and you really know what you're doing and you've back tested, forward tested. You see that a strategy works for you, even, the strategy here that I'm getting ready to show you very quickly. But you have to put in the time and effort, do your homework, do your research before you start taking personal money, meaning opening up a live account and then start dumping money into it. Now, I will recommend anyone starting off. I don't care if you, become great at trading whatever strategy and you for the first time are getting ready to start, please, I would recommend trading the micros first to just, because you want to go from a standpoint of trading in demo and simulation, showing that you can be consistent and profitable that way, and then taking the same concepts over and start to do it live. All right. So, I would recommend starting with not dumping a bunch of money into a brokerage account, but starting off very small and showing yourself or allowing yourself to see that you can build or compound a personal account, simply trading the micros, and then move over to the bigger markets like the E-minis. Okay. Everybody wants to jump into the E-minis because the tick value size is higher, but you can make a decent living trading the micros just as well. All right. So the strategy simply is this: master market structure, okay? Making higher highs, higher lows, we're looking for what? The market to continue pushing higher. As long as we're breaking structure to the upside, we're looking for pullbacks to key areas of demand, okay? I'm going to show you just for example today. Yes, it was close to right around the market opening today, but this is just an example, okay? But the trade setup worked out. I particularly didn't trade it because the fact is that we were just right at the opening a few moments after it started, okay? But look, as long as we're making these higher highs and higher lows, you should be looking for pullbacks to key areas of demand. And to start off with, you want to use a higher base chart to start with. I trade range-based charts, okay? The only rhyme and reason to why I do is because I personally am able to see the momentum in the market come in, meaning looking at the candles, I'm able to see, great pushes in the market, and it's just cleaner to the eye to me, all right? I don't like to see a bunch of wicks everywhere. I like the things to be very easy to lay my eyes on and being able to identify my levels or zones I want to trade from. I trade supply and demand. So that's what I'm looking for, is aggressive areas where the market has broken structure to the upside and left behind a clean area of demand where there is a imbalance at. Now, in this case right here, if we notice right back to the zone, there's not an imbalance there or a gap, but that's fine because I talk about in a lot of videos on the higher base charts where the zone may be marked, or you may mark it off, and there is a low probability zone. You could find a high probability zone on the lower base chart within, because that's what we're talking about. Identifying structure, which way you should trade. We're making higher highs and higher lows. As long as we're taking out highs as we move up to the upside and break above structure here, and pull back to key areas like right here where we have aggressive buying. This is aggressive buying right here, okay? This is a demand zone. It is a low probability zone because we don't have an imbalance right back at the zone, but because it's a low probability zone, that shouldn't 100% deter you from not taking an interest or at least looking at it if the market comes back there, because you may be able to find, again, a smaller base zone where there is a high probability smaller base chart zone resting on the inside of this larger zone. So we're going to scale down. I'm going to show you that. So I've marked this up. This is a low probability zone. If this was a high probability zone, it just takes it up a notch. Okay, I'll be very, very interested if this higher base chart, the 120 that I mark up first, is a high probability zone where there's a gap or imbalance resting back at the zone. And then on my lower base chart, I find a high probability lower base chart setup. I'm going to show you that, right? So now we've got this zone marked off right here, okay? Low probability, but it's still off of a higher base chart. The market could come back to it and react at it, okay? So let's move down right quick to the 24 range chart. So I trade my higher base chart and I mark that up first, the 120 range. The next chart I'm going to show you, I move down to the 24 range chart where I'm looking for a smaller base, high probability zone resting on the inside of this larger 120 range demand zone. And everything's in reverse of if we're looking for supply setups. Supply is aggressive selling where the market is, transition from a bullish standpoint where it's making higher highs and higher lows and starts to make lower high, lower lows, okay? And we're looking for pullbacks to key areas of like supply. Like this would be an area of supply right here. And there's a small imbalance resting back at the zone. So this would be a high probability supply area, which we haven't fully tested or tapped into quite yet. Now we're going to break down the rest of the strategy right quick. But before we do, this was a trade that I took going short today off of a supply area off the 24 range. As you can see here, I took two trades today, but this was a nice profitable trade setup. Moving to the downside right here off the 24 range, as you can see, picking up, I believe it was 16 points on this particular trade right here, if I'm not mistaken, 100%. So let me see. Let's follow it through. We'll watch it right here. And I'm in with two contracts going short. Okay. I see gaps right here that the market needs to fill in. So at an area of supply, so I'm looking to go short right there. All right, just want to show you this. Okay, there you go. It's a quick 16-point pickup on that particular trade setup right there. And here's a long position that I took shortly after that, moving to the upside here, as you can see. And I'll be breaking these trades down today for anyone who's part of the elite channel supporter group. Okay, it's a private community, and I'll explain that towards the end of this video if you're interested in joining. Very inexpensive, only $6.99. But what you get with that, and then right here I was able to pick up what I needed to pick up, which I believe was like a 12 points on the NASDAQ. Okay, going in this case here, going long to the upside. Now again, if you want to become an elite channel supporter, it's only $6.99. That's where it's a private community where you get the trade breakdowns. These are trades that I post over on our Discord for our members to take a look at, just as well as other members do too. They post their trades, but I go back and I break my trades down so that you can grasp an understanding of the strategy, what I was thinking, what I was looking at, my mindset, following suit with the strategy, and just breaking it down so you can look for similar setups like that on the charts. All right, one short, one long, as you can see there. Both of them were successful trades, and that's really all you need. I mean, I see a lot of people taking multiple setups. Really all you need is one solid good trade a day, maybe two at a minimum, or I should say maximum. Okay, but cut it from there. Okay, the more you start spending time in the markets, you're going to find yourself over trading, possibly from revenge trading, and then that's going to lead to you start to lose money. Okay, and start maybe possibly blow your account. But again, if you want to become an elite channel supporter, again, you get the trade breakdowns. There's tons video after video where I break trades down. And you also get the video playlist and a great video that I covered on market structure for anyone struggling with that concept. But this is the last portion of the trade setup that I want to show you right here off this key area of demand right here on the higher base chart. Mark the higher base first. All right, so we move down to the lower base. I'm on my 24 range. Remember what I said? Moving down to the lower base chart. And as the market retraces to our higher base 120 range zone, that's what this large box is. We want to identify a smaller demand zone on the 24 range. That's a high probability setup. So once we tap into the 120 range demand zone, all right, I need to draw up another demand zone, okay, or find one that's on the 24 range chart, okay? So it just gives us multi-chart confluence. So as we wait for the market to come back and tap the 120 range demand zone, we need to go ahead and start looking into the demand zone to see if there is within the box here, within the bigger box here, is there a 24 range demand zone resting on the inside, all right? So if we take a look, there's a zone resting right here. okay, on which we can take a trade from, okay? So the market comes back to the 120 range demand zone. We marked up the 24 range demand zone that's on the inside of the larger zone. And so we got the zone within a zone confluence. Once the market reacts off the lower base zone, okay, not as soon as it hits the higher base zone, but once it comes into the higher base zone, hits the lower base zone, reacts off of it, we look to go long. If you're getting aggressive at 22,229 or right here at 22,235 to go long, okay? And typically from there, I'm looking back at my higher base chart to see where it could go back up to, somewhere up in this area here to fill in, gaps in between candles when the market came back to retrace back to the higher base zone to start with. So back up here to at least 22,264 area will be my first target right there, okay? And as you can see, the market goes up there a little bit higher before pushing lower. So this is a solid setup right here. But let's say you were looking to scalp off the 24 range directly and you didn't even look to see what was going on the higher base chart, but which I do recommend doing to see where on the higher base chart, because you could actually, you get to a trade, you go to the higher base chart, you've got an area of resistance right above, which could be a supply area as well. So you want to also pay close attention to what's resting above you. But I'm aiming for gaps to be filtered back to the upside once I get into a trade. So let's say we looked at the 24 range and we got to the trade right here. I would be at least looking to take the market back up to 239. So if I got in here at 229 and took out at 239, I picked myself up a quick 10 points on the NASDAQ. Really, all you need to do is that 2 times, okay, to pick up 20 points and you're solid for the day, okay? Even 10 points, if you choose just to pick up, a couple $100 and be done and move on for the day, nothing wrong with that, all right? Trading the E-mini futures. But the micros, you may, again, it's not, the tick value size is lower. So let's say for the micros, I think it's 50 cent a tick for the NASDAQ, right? Well, for the E-mini full on, it's $5 a tick. So you can see it's 10 times less. But still, if you're trading the micros, your mindset should be, I'm in compounding mode and trying to grow my account, trade the micros, all right? And you can do so with not having a whole lot of money to put into it, okay? But you've really got to understand whatever strategy you use and make sure you're profitable and consistent doing so on a daily basis, all right? So again, even right here, it comes back and gives you pretty much a second opportunity when it came back right here because the market pushed up, pull back, and then it broke above an area structure right here. So where you had a low here, it just made a higher high by taking out this high right here. So this right here is another area of demand which you could have taken a trade from right here, all right, from this area here, and at least taking it back up to, I'll say safely, right around 247. So maybe you got in at 232 or maybe up here at 236, take it on up to here to, 247 right there and pick yourself up some points there. So again, this was an opportunity where if you didn't take this setup here, it came back. It actually created an area of demand that's resting right here that when it came back, you had another opportunity to trade from. So I just wanted to show you guys the strategy works, but you need to spend some time back testing and forward testing it. And you have to understand that the more time you put into studying whatever strategy it may be, and I'm not saying all strategies work, but this one does. I mean, we have a great community that trades very similar to the same style of how I trade and have successful traders that are on the beginning phase, and then some of them are successful already and trading and profitable just as well. All right, whether they're trading with, prop firm and passing challenges. Some people have multiple accounts they trade from or using their own personal funds. But I'm here to tell you that, nothing's guaranteed. I'm just here to show you that how I personally trade and it works so you can give it a go. Spend some time watching the video content. I would definitely say that. And again, if you're interested in, seeing actual trade setups that I've taken where I break them down, you may want to become an elite channel supporter. The link is right down in the description portion of the video. The first link is the Discord. It's free to join. The second one is the link where it says become an elite channel supporter. You click on that, 2 tiers are going to pop up. Make sure to choose the second one for $6.99 a month, and that's going to give you direct access, again, to the trade breakdowns, the video playlist, and a great video that I covered on market structure. But outside of that, that's all I got, guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching the video content on a daily basis. I continue making videos like this because I know we have newcomers, beginners that are coming to the channel each and every day, and kind of reiterating and talking about the strategy and breaking things down, because the market's always going to do something different. The setups aren't always going to look the same based upon price action. So I try to break down the strategy and talk about things in depth or go over it, during the video content or within the video content that I make. So hopefully that makes sense. But if this is your first time watching one of the videos and you're not a subscriber, please take the time to go ahead and sub by clicking that subscribe button. Make sure to turn your post notifications on by clicking the bell once you click the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the uploaded content. And if you found value in today's video, maybe you're a first-time viewer, say, hey, this seems kind of simple. Yes, it is. It's not complex. Put some time into the game. Get your skin in, and see if it's going to work for you. Like I always say, if it don't work for you, because I know not everything is going to work for everybody. You really don't have much loss at all, So I'm just sitting here telling you, it works, guys. You just have to put in the time and be able to see it, similar to just like most of us do that are part of the community. I mean, again, can't make any guarantees because trading is very risky. So you have to trade at your own risk and understand that. I'm just here to show you from a personal standpoint how I trade. Sharing my experience, and I believe that sharing information or knowledge is very valuable to other people, and passing it forward helps people out. So at the end of the day, I believe that's what it's really all about, is helping those out there or along that share similar interests, especially if you have the passion to do so. But that's all I have, guys. I appreciate it. If you found value, please make sure to click that like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. Before you jump off, take care. I'll see everyone in the next trading video. Take care.